What's going on, guys? It's Tom from Brooklyn here. I'm doing this voiceover now on this technique that I kind of adapted last year. I stole the idea from Aaron Martin's. It's pretty much called power shotting. It stems from drop shotting. I saw Aaron use this around cypress trees in Louisiana. I think it was a major league fishing event. And I just thought to myself, this is a pretty good idea, and I can kind of transfer it to what I do and the stuff that I like to fish. If you're familiar with drop shotting, then this should be a fairly easy transition for you guys to make. It's pretty much drop shotting, but with everything being beefed up version of drop shotting. You got to beef up your rod, you got to beef up your line and your hooks. And then it also, the difference is it's where you fish it. And so let me talk about that a little bit. So the clip you're watching now, I actually catch one here on back-to-back casts because the area I'm fishing, it's a little hump over there that has grass on it. So there's about I'm probably in 10 feet of water, but there's a hump that you see me flip to right now that's about 20 feet in front of me, and that hump, it goes from 10 feet, and it's not a big hump, it goes from 10 to about 7, just about. But the key to that hump was the fact that it had grass on it. And that's really where power shotting shines, is that the hook, you end up rigging it Texas rigging it. It's a drop shot with a Texas rig, So the hook is protected. You're not going to be catching grass, and the key is the bait is hovering above the grass pretty much, or it's level with the grass. So it's never if you were to throw a jig in that situation, the jig could get lost in the grass or kind of go into that muck or soft bottom. But the drop shot, it never does that. It will stay pretty much in their eyesight the whole time, right in front of their face. So grass is my target when I'm power shotting. And here, this is a little island that I'm fishing, an offshore island. Also a very small contour change. This island goes from I think it's 10 feet, and it just rises up to about 8 feet. Just about a 2-foot rise, and it has mostly solid bottom, but with sparse grass patches on it. Here, same thing. I'm fishing a little grass patch out there, and I'm just kind of dragging it along, just like you would a jig. The key right here on the hook set, as you can see, I don't really snap the rod. I don't set the hook on slack line. I kind of lean into the fish. That seems to work, and mainly because on this setup I'm using Trokar hooks, the light wire worm hooks, and I don't really need to snap set the hook set. I just lean in and they do the rest. The worm I like to use is a 7-inch trick worm by Zoom, and that's just what I like to use. You see, again, I'm just leaning into it. This is a tournament. I think it's the same day, this tournament that we were fishing. I think we came in 3rd place that day. And the rod is a medium rod, because the drop shot weight, I'm still using. I won't go lighter than a quarter ounce. Quarter ounce is pretty much as light as I'll go on the drop shot weight. And the line that I use is 15-pound fluorocarbon. And that's my setup pretty much. Medium rod, quarter ounce weight. And the reason for the medium rod is because the quarter ounce weight, it's a little bit of a lighter weight, and I get better casting distance and better accuracy with a medium rod. So that's pretty much it.